I'm here to talk about some life situations, some life, uh, you know, real life scenarios. And however I feel God is leading me to say it, I'm just going to say it because one thing, I live in my truth. I am always authentically me. I am always as honest as I can be. I am always as real as I can be. I am always as truthful as I can be. I am not afraid to be me. I don't pretend. I don't act like somebody I am. That I'm not. I don't beat around no bushes. I don't I just don't. I'm not fit to sugarcoat anything. I'm not fit to be doing none of that, okay, on this channel. So, first thing I want to say is I was singled out, y'all. Cast away. Left for dead. You feel me? And I'm not going to say actual physical death, but just people walking out on me and turning their backs on me in a time of need, at my breaking point, at when I was struggling and when I really needed that help. Y'all, that was times where I'm not like there was a time in my life where I was prideful and I would not ask anybody for anything. I would go without and I would just wait until I get it, you know? You feel what I'm saying? But this particular time, I was letting people know, hey, I need you. I need this help. Now, mind you, I always been in a place where I can help somebody. If it wasn't financially, it was spiritually. If it wasn't spiritually, it was physically. If it wasn't physically, it was materially. I think that's a word. But I was always a supporter. Now, I'm going to say this and I'm going to throw out that I am a Virgo. And y'all know that Virgos, we would give people the shirt off our back. The people who we care for and the people that we love. We will give the shirt off our back. We will give the piece of food that we about to put in our mouth and they say, oh, I'm hungry. It's yours. Type Virgo. Yeah, that's me. Okay? So now I do want to mention that I've always had, the heart to give. I'm always in a position where I would love to give, love to see people doing great, love to see people, and even when you're not doing right, I'm always like a fucking superhero, like a human hero. It's like, okay, oh, you don't have a place to stay. Okay, you can stay over here with me until you can get your ish together. Yeah, that's me. Now, I'm gonna say this. I stayed in Miami. I don't currently stay in Miami now, but I stayed in Miami for 30 years. 30 years. 12 years, 12 to I would say roughly 15 years in the projects, the pork and bean projects. And 15 years, maybe like a couple of blocks away from there, when I got my own public housing, which I had a scatter site, and I don't know if anybody know what a scatter site is. Whoever's watching this video, it's a house. It's like a house. You have your own house, right? And I stayed there maybe a little over 10 years, about 11 years, right? So I'm having breathing problems. And ever since I've been up here where I'm at, where I stay at now, I just been having fucking breathing problems. Like, I always had asthma since the 5th grade. But ever since I've been up here, and it's gonna be like 2 years, I've been like having back to back to back to back asthma attacks. Like, waking up out my sleep like type, can't breathe, like gasping for air, like hey, what an air at, you know. But let me not go off course here. Okay, so I was sleeping. I was taking a nap, right? And I woke up, and immediately when I woke up, a download from God. A download from God. And it clearly said, it's not me. And I realized, because I be asking all of these questions, like, I don't understand. Okay, why they single me out? Why they cast me away? Why they left me for dead? Why this and why that? Because I've always been the one to be very supportive through whatever it is, with family, with friends, with lovers, with whoever crossed my path. And whoever path I cross, it's always been some type of support. You feel me? Okay, so when I woke up, like, that will be on, like, that has currently been on my mind. Not really like that no more, but it's like I'm dealing with the residue of it. And it's like God just like dropped something in my spirit and was like, oh, it's not you that they are running from. It's not you that they hate and can't stand. It's not you they claim to don't love. You know, it's not you that they want to fight. You feel me? It's the light that is within me that shines without of myself. It's the light that these people see. It's the God in me. Hey, it's the God in me that they're fighting with, that they're rejecting, that they are hating, that they want to put their fingers on. You feel me? It's not me. Why I say that is because I am a godly woman. As long as I can remember. You feel me? I've always been a being of light. I've always been a being of love. Period. That's all that radiates from me. That's all that, you know, that you would get from me. Unless you cross me and I just feel like you mishandling me. You feel me? Now, my overall self is just, I'm light and love. That's what I operate out of. That's what, you know, when I was created, when I was formed, I just feel as though God placed that in me. You feel what I'm saying? That's just natural. You get what I'm saying? It's just like naturally in me to do and to give off. That's it. Now, I realized years back that I was a trigger to people, okay? And I used to be like, at first I didn't understand. Like for a long time, I knew that I had like these gifts and these abilities. And, excuse me, I knew that I had these gifts, but I didn't fully understand what the gifts were. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I had a lot of people come into my life, right? but they would be like in and out. And I could not understand that for the sake of me, for the life of me. I could not understand, like, why do people come and then they come back? And it's like I automatically accept these people back. It's so crazy. Because it was like, it's like, okay, they left, all right. And it's like, I don't look for no explanation. I don't look for no type of explanation. And they don't give an explanation either. It's like they know what they do. You get what I'm saying? And it's like they don't even have to come back and say anything because, I mean, I see what's going on. You get what I'm saying? I see what you doing and how you handling me and how you handling situations. You know, when it comes to me, you just walk away with no explanation. Like they'll just walk out and then come back in and just walk in. And I just allowed them to until I really started. Excuse me, y'all. This coughing comes from me. Can't breathe. Like, I just hit the pump about twice. I can't keep doing it back to back like that. But yeah, what was I saying? But they will come back and they don't have to really explain anything to me because it's like, okay, you did what you did. It's done. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even give a care. It's like, I brushed that shit off my back. I just brushed that shit off my shoulder. Like, it don't even bother me. But not knowing, you get what I'm saying? These people coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it was like, until I realized that they were kind of like ciphering my energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like they like what I can give, but when it starts to get serious, it's like they run from getting serious with me because it's like, okay, if I get serious with her, I know that I have to change some things. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I know that it's like who I am starts to, shine on how they are. It's like it's the light that's in me that shines on the darkness, and it started triggering them to run. And it's like I never could understand. And when God had done gave me that download, it was like, that's why people do that. They love my energy. They love what I give off. They love what they can get from me in the positive ways. You get what I'm saying? They love it that my energy, I realize that my energy is healing. My energy is nurturing. My energy is it's light. You feel what I'm saying? And when they're around me, it's like all they cares and all they worries, it's like no more. You get what I'm saying? And because that's how I am, it's like I can be going through shit, but it's like it ain't really bothering me with like that. You get what I'm saying? And I know how to handle my situations as they come. I don't panic. I don't do none of that. I just let it flow. I just go with the flow of everything. And that's just how I've been always. Yeah, I'll probably be in my head, but nobody will ever know like what I'm going through and how I'm feeling because I won't let off what I'm going through on nobody else. I don't allow people to carry my burdens. I carry my own burdens. And I feel as if that's what they were doing. It's like they would come and they will drop their burdens off and they'll leave. And they'll have me mentally conflicted in my mind, asking questions and asking why they just won't stay and why they just keep leaving me like this and why they just, you know what I'm saying? And this is friends sometimes, like this is family, siblings, you know what I'm saying? This is lovers, most definitely lovers. That most definitely happened to me numerous times. Okay, now let me get to, so I said that it's like, the more they're around me, it's like, the more it triggers them in like a crazy way, I guess. It started to get uncomfortable for them because it's like, they see me in my true self and my authentic self. It's like I'm not being fake. And I just feel like somewhere down the line, these people, somewhere down the line in their journey, it's like they lost hope. They lost faith that they could find anybody that's genuine, anybody that's naturally loving them, anybody that's that's just authentic, and anybody that's just truthful. So it kind of like it raised up a red flag to me, because it's like, okay, well, why they feel like I'm lying? Like, cause they'll start like asking little questions and all that stuff, and then they'll start saying little things to me, and I'll be like, I don't even understand where they come from. You get what I'm saying? I'll be like, that ain't me. That's not me. I'm showing you who I am. It's like me, I ain't no talker. I'm a doer. Everything about me is actions. You feel me? And even if I talk, I barely talk. I barely talk. I'm about action. I'm an action taker. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so it's like, before I knew what projecting was, these people were projecting their fears on me. These people were projecting their insecurities on me. These people were projecting everything, every negative thing about them, they were projecting on me, because I used to be like, what? Why you feel like that? Like I'm being I'm being so good to him, or I'm being so good to them, and I'm being so good to her. You feel what I'm saying? I'm always fair. I make sure, I'm always in good spirits and everything. So I'm like, why the fuck these people keep on saying this, that I'm this and that I'm that? So before I learned about what projecting is, these are like, it's like, okay, and then when I started really paying attention, it was like, okay, at this point, I feel like they snitching on themselves, and that's how I was taking it. It's like they snitching on themselves. It's like the light that shines within me is like shining on their bullshit, and it's like they have no choice but to kind of like snitch on themselves, and it's like, dang, that's so powerful, because it's like I don't even have to say nothing to these people. I don't have to, like, the reason why they left is the reason. They know the reason. I don't know the reason. You feel me? Because all I'm doing is I'm minding my own business. I'm being who I am every day of the year. You feel what I'm saying? 24 hours a day. You're going to always get take. Ain't no switching up, ain't no none of that. You feel what I'm saying? I always being legit, always being real, always being authentic, period. And it's like pretty much they were in disbelief, because, like I said, somewhere down the line in their journey, they felt like, okay, this is it. I don't think I'll ever find somebody that's going to love me for me. I don't think that I will ever find somebody that's going to accept me for me. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like the more that they went and they came, it's like I accepted them for that. And it's like, and then again, it's like they hated the shit too, because I guess they was like so puzzled and so confused, like, why the fuck this bitch keep taking me back, and she ain't asking no questions, she ain't doing none of that. That was before I realized what the fuck they were really on. You get what I'm saying? But but it's like I said, it's not like, it's like the light in me, it irritates the fuck out of people. And the only way it'll irritate somebody is because and the only way it irritates is irritating the darkness of this person, the darkness that lies within them. It's the darkness about them. So it's like they would like get mad, and I'd be like, what you getting mad for? Like, what's up? I don't understand, like, why you getting so angry? I'm just saying this and I'm just saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just out of nowhere, it'll lead to an argument. I'm like, man, what the fuck wrong with it? Man, this man tripping. That bitch tripping. You feel what I'm saying? But let me go on. Let me move on from that. Okay, so it's like, and I noticed that, like, I know when people cross my path, I know it's going to trigger them. Either mind, body, soul, or either all of them. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like that shit grow uncomfortable for them to be around me. So it's just like I started, listen, I done seen devils. I done seen demons with my own eyes. Well, I see them rise up and they try and fight me. They telling me that they hate me. and they telling me that they can't stand my ass, or you know, hey, you think I love you? Oh, I don't love you. Like, I done heard some crazy ass shit, bro, throughout my lifetime. I done heard some crazy ass shit. I done got called every name in a book. You hear me? And this was at a young age. I done got called every name in the book, y'all. Listen. Okay, so I'm like, wait. Okay, so I'm like, okay, if you feel like that, why you here then? You feel me? Why you here, for? I ain't doing nothing wrong to you. I'm being my genuine, authentic self with you. I show you love. I'm patient with you. I'm this, I'm that, and the other. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, why the fuck you treating me like this? I couldn't understand why people would treat me like this until I really grabbed a hold of who I really was. Now I'm like, okay, yeah, I carry this light, and people, it's just like so unbelievable that people just meet a person like me, because facts. Because I felt the same way. I felt like ain't nobody gonna love me for me. Ain't nobody gonna love me. But I always kept a positive attitude about it. You feel what I'm saying? It never led me to feeling like, oh, I ain't gonna never find that. You feel what I'm saying? I always felt like I'll get it. I'll find it. I'ma just keep being me. Hey, and that was my motto for a long time. I'ma just keep being me. Somebody gon' what I was, it's just like I just lost my train of thought. I'm gonna keep being me until somebody feel it, because eventually somebody gonna feel that real. Somebody gonna feel that authentic. You get what I'm saying? Somebody gonna feel that love, that genuine love that flows out of me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna keep being me until somebody can feel it, because I know one day I'm gonna catch me a motherfucker that's just like me, or maybe not just like me, but who wanna love, who want that love, and who want to give that back. You feel what I'm saying? So they like, oh, well, yeah. They never like really found nobody that's that genuine, is as genuine as me, and how the shit come off. The shit just be so real, bro. Like, all I can do is just be real. You get what I'm saying? So along their path, they just lost hope. They lost hope. So I'm like, hey, like, you need to chill. Hey, chill with the name calling. Hey, chill with all this, what you doing. This is how I'm getting out, because I'm like, hey, you mishandling me, and I'm not doing none of this bull crap you got that you doing to me. Like, you got to stop doing that. So I started to understand, oh, it's some spirits that's in them that don't like me. It's those spirits that's in there that don't love me, that claim that they don't love me. It's some spirits it's some spirits in me that claim that they hate me. You get what I'm saying? That want to fight me. You feel what I want to put their hands on me. You feel what I'm saying? Because that happened numerous times. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't like the last time that happened to me. That wasn't the first time. And I'm damn sure, and I damn sure know that it probably ain't the last time. But a motherfucker won't put their hands on me the moment. But it was always behind. Like, oh, dude, it was behind. It was from behind. But nevertheless, it's like, my light was causing a trigger to these people. And they started viewing me, and they started like seeing how I am, and really like seeing who I am for me. And it's like, oh, that ain't no front, because they bitch still like taking me back. You know what I'm saying? And when they noticed that I just kept letting them come back in, they started taking advantage. They started taking me for granted. Right? So it's like, okay, well, but it's like, okay, let me go back to the triggering part. Like, it's like, Like my light, it triggers. Yes, true enough, it triggers. My light triggers a motherfucker to heal. My light triggers a motherfucker to think about their actions towards me. You feel me? Because, hey, my actions are pure towards you. Why are you sending off these impure, all these negative ass vibes towards this way when I don't give off that? You feel what I'm saying? So it have them questioning themselves and like, wait, I think I'm doing something wrong. And it's like God placed these people on my path. It's like God placed these people. It's like God placed me in people's life just so that they can have a clean. It's like God be trying to like get them a clean slate. Like, hey, look, I'm trying to show you that, hey, there's still people that love hard, and there's still people that, you get what I'm saying, that freaking care for real. It's still people that just love unconditionally. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, it was a shocker to these people. It was like, yeah, I done seen all of this. And it's like, hey, it's hard being me sometimes. I'm sorry to cut that off. But it's hard being me sometimes because God started showing me things in these people that I didn't even want to see. God started telling me things about these people, revealing secrets about these people. And it's like, it ain't just like he telling it to me, they telling it to me, and I don't even think they realize that they just told me their deepest, darkest fucking secret. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like God let me in on their secrets, and it let me in on their whole. It's like the more these people are around me, I can feel them. I can feel what they feel. I can hear what they're thinking. I can hear what they're saying when they're not saying it. And it's like, that's weird. But I'm like, okay. But it's like I take it and I don't say anything about it. Ooh, that's so unconditional. It's like God placed this unconditional love in me to keep loving these folks just the way they are. They done shown, these people done shown me they truest, ugliest, devilish, monstrous sides to them. But yet, I accept them. I love them. I don't judge them. But I take them and I nurture them. I hug them. I stroke their heads. You feel what I'm saying? I kiss their heart because I know what they need. And before I could understand what I was doing, because there's a time where I was doing it, I was just like, if I'm just laying in the bed, I'll just be, and I'll take their arm and I kiss it. Kissing them everywhere. And it's like my kisses was like everything to these people. And it's like, I realized that when I touch, when somebody is either, you can be within my energy, within my reach, you gonna feel some type of healing taking place. God has given me the ability to heal, y'all. And I always said this, and I will always like say this to my sister. And I get so touchy because God, you really chose me. Like, you get what I'm saying, to heal people that come into my presence. You get what I'm saying? That comes into my energy. I don't even have to touch these people. It's like people want to be, and that's why I felt like they was coming back and forth, in and out. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was something that they needed from me. It was something that they needed from me. And it's like they would take all that they can take, and then they'll run back out. And when it all runs out, they come back in and they get some more. But I didn't understand why they were doing that until God started revealing what it was. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just like, and I do say this to say, it's like when they were getting mad, I used to be like, why you getting so mad? Why? Because I triggered you to feel. I triggered you to feel again. Why are you mad? Because before you met me, you weren't able to feel these type of things. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I opened something back up in these people so that they can feel again. Why you mad at me? I'm trying to help you feel again. Because all hope is not lost. Like, come on. Like, I done been through so much stuff in my life. I don't know why the hell I still feel like it's coming for me. It's going to come through for me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know, because that's just who I am. I just love y'all. And I don't have I don't mind sharing and giving that. But you do. But what I had to learn down the line is you have to be careful who you do give that to, because everybody is not receptive. Everybody don't know how to receive that. Everybody don't even know how to comprehend that, because they never felt it before. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So, but you come to learn that as you learn that person. So you like, okay, well, I've been trying to give you this and I've been trying to give you that, but yet you come up against me. You disrespect me. You cast me away. You single me out. You leave me for dead. You feel what I'm saying? So now I just feel as if, you know what? I don't want to share my gifts and my abilities with nobody that don't seem to reciprocate that, first of all, and that don't seem to even receive it and accept it. So I'm like, okay, these people, I accept these people for who they are. I accept these people for I accept these people to come back into my life with no explanation. You feel what I'm saying? That's so unconditional, y'all. If it ain't nothing else, that's unconditional. I'm seeing the bad parts of these people. I'm seeing the nastiness come from these people towards me. The one that's showing genuine and good love. But they reject, they neglect, and abandon me. So I say, you know what? I had enough of that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I'm loving these folk, but these folk these people ain't even loving me. It's like these are conditional people. They only love when it's conditioned. You feel what I'm saying? Like only when they feeling like this. Or only when they got this, oh yeah, I love you. Or only if you got this, oh yeah, I love you. You feel what I'm saying? People need to learn what love is. Love is loving somebody in the current state that they are in. Okay? Y'all need to get this. Y'all, that's love. In the current state that they are in. And a lot of times, them people have not put themselves in that state. It was somebody else that did that. So it's like I try to be more understanding, and I try to be more open to, different perspectives. You get what I'm saying? I try, like, I put my feet in other people's shoes. You get what I'm saying? And by my experience too, it's like I know how to look at things from multiple ways instead of just one way. And that's how And that's how you know that a person is an unconditional lover. Now, when you just got this one way of thinking and you just got this one way of viewing things, you feel what I'm saying, or accepting things, you get what I'm saying? It's like, no, you conditional. You got to change that. Let me tell you what God is looking for. God is looking at the heart of man. God don't have no respect of a person who he's going to use or he's going to grant these gifts and abilities to. He look at the heart of a person. And because I go within and I do the work, and because I don't project my anger, I don't project my insecurities, I don't project I don't project, things that done happen in my life onto others, but I go in and I do I do introspection, and I look in the mirror and I ask, okay, what I start working on me. And because I do that, this is why God is using me. So when it be like, it's like, let me say this. It's like people be asking, and it this has to be what they been asking. I'm sure that people been praying for someone to come love me for me, and love me just the way I am. I don't have to change for no one, and this and that and that and that and the other. And but the moment God send them in their life, but because people so superficial and so materialistic, they look at the outer appearance of someone and they go to judging. Conditional lovers. They go to judging the person by how they look and what they got on, and where they from, that they can't even see God done answered their prayer. So all I'm saying is, how do you know? Okay, so so I'm saying, like, you feel all of this love and you feel something different happening, and oh, you different, and you not like anybody that walked into my life prior to you. What that goes to show you, it's like people are not willing to open up to new things. People are not willing to look past their beliefs and look past what they already been through. But you've been praying for God to send you somebody that's going to love you unconditionally, that's going to be a genuine friend to you, that's going to be that's going to be real, that's going to be honest, that's going to be truthful, that's going to be loyal. You've been asking for this. But the moment when you get that, you turn a blind eye to it. And you reject it. And you abandon it. You mistreat, mishandle, mismanage. Love don't have a look, y'all. It don't have a look. Love is loving someone in their current state. Love is not, okay, I'm going to wait until she get her shit together, then I'm going to love her. Or him. You feel me? We got to get back to love, y'all. Forgiveness. Truth. Realness. Genuine. And this is what I'm bringing back. These are the things that I'm going to be talking about, because it's like everybody lost hope. It's like everybody lost hope in that. There are still people out here that loves unconditionally. That's going to love you past your flaws, past your fears, past your insecurities. Love covers a multitude of sin. When people are loving unconditionally, we don't see that. We see the potential in you. That's what we see. You got potential. You got potential. We see that. We see that in you. And all we do is we come in and we just be us and let the rest just flow. See, and that's the thing. People don't know how to let things flow. It's like they always trying to control something. And that's the thing. You got to let go of control and just let it flow. You feel me? Let it flow.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Let it flow. Because you never know where when your healing going to come in. Who your healing going to come through. We need healing, y'all. For real. Because yes, there's some fucked up individuals out here that just don't care. That done turned the heart, the good-hearted people, hearts to stone, man. To stone. I didn't catch them. Until they don't want to love no more. Until they don't even know what love fucking feels like, or what love really means. Love is unconditional. And another thing, y'all, love conquers all, I'm telling you. If you just let down that guard, let go of that control, let go of how you think things is going to go, and just let it flow. Take a risk. I mean, be smart about it, be cautious, but take a risk. Don't always be afraid, because when you're fearful, you allow that's a gateway for evil entities to get in. And there, from fear, there you have anxiety and everything that comes behind that. Choose to be open. You get what I'm saying? Choose to be adventurous. You get what I'm saying? Choose to be a fool sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Because 10 times out of 9, what you in right now, like what's to lose? What's to lose? If you take a risk, what's to lose? You already hurt. Your heart already broke. You already confused and conflicted. What's to lose? Open up. Love again. Live. Laugh. And whoever God sent into your life, and if that it's a light within them, let that bitch shine out of them through you. Don't take advantage of people. But that was the end, y'all. Love and light.